Alright, today we're going to talk a little bit about expectations versus reality. So I wanted to do a first drive video on this thing last week. There's a couple things that messed that plan up. So first off, this driveway, it was completely blocked by 3 trailers, which we had to move. And then after that, we had to move this crew cab Chevy whose motor seized up. So we moved it with the little TJ, but ended up getting the TJ stuck in a hole. But after a few adjustments with the strap and tugging it around a bit, we got her moved. And then went to go drive my Jeep and the dang thing wouldn't start. So let me tell you about that idiotic moment. So this is how it goes. I went to start the dang thing and wouldn't start, just nothing. Lights would come on and everything, but it would not crank over at all, not even try. So thought, hey, maybe we gotta jump it. So got the TJ over here, tried to jump it, same thing, nothing. So we're like, well, shoot, maybe we just gotta put the charger on it overnight. Did that. Next day, same thing, wouldn't crank over. So I actually swapped out the starter solenoid, since I got like the Ford style on the wheel well, and got that swapped out. I had an extra one, so same thing. Went to crank it, nothing. What the heck? Turns out my neutral safety switch works, and I didn't have it in park. Oh gosh, dang it. So, figured that out. At least it's an easy fix. But then, had a bigger issue. The carburetor, I got a Holley 2300 2-barrel on it, and the carburetor was just flooding. Like, it was just spewing gas out the top. And so I thought maybe the float stuck or something, so checked into that. I've rebuilt this carburetor, so I don't know why it was doing that, but it's always had a little bit of fuel around the base of the carburetor. I thought maybe it was leaking. I think it's always kind of been overfilling. And so what I ended up doing is, since I've got an electric inline fuel pump on it, I went and bought a regulator from AutoZone. It was just the Spectre brand, is what they had. It's rated at like 4 PSI. Put that in there, and it is the best it's ever ran. I got to drive it around the block, but I've only got one headlight right now, so I didn't want to risk it. So anyway, that's where it sits right now. So my dad's coming up this weekend, and we've got a couple videos coming for you. Number one, we're going to go to the Boise Roadster Show. We're going to try to pick out our favorite cars and tell you what we like about them. Yeah, one of my first loves was hot rodding. That's why I had that 69 Impala. Had a lot of good times with my dad, you know, cruising and going to shows and whatnot. So it's gonna be a fun time checking out this show. And then the other thing is we're gonna spend some time on the Chief here and try to get it a little more roadworthy. My dad's an awesome mechanic, great fabricator, and he's gonna kind of give me some pointers. Maybe we'll teach you a few things and try to get this thing a little more roadworthy. With my dad's help, coming this weekend, try to get this thing running like a champ. I'm gonna clean this place up and make it a little more presentable for my old man, and hopefully we can have a productive weekend. Alright, so a few of the things I know I need to do. Let's see here, we got fuel lines. They are dangling, they're kind of, there's one little leak. I had to put that fuel pump regulator in there, or pressure regulator, and that's just zip tied in. So in this category, we'll go with, the regulator. The leak, dangle, and it will just tidy them up a little bit. And let's see here, what else we got? U-bolts. Tighten. Another thing we got to do is cotter pins. Pretty much all cotter pins. Those haven't been put in yet, so I want to make sure that's good and tidy. Headlight. Headlight for sure, because I don't want to be the Cyclops out there. Probably all fluids. All fluids. We checked. And I would also say that we need to exhaust. There's a manifold gasket. And hangers. That's the list I can think of off the top of my head, and then I'm sure my dad will find a bunch of other things. So anyway, that's what we're gonna try to do. So I don't want to leave you totally hanging on that drive video. Let's see if we can at least make it around the block. Stay tuned for the Boise Roadster Show, wrenching with my dad, and got some surprises for you on the TJ. With that, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.